How you doing? It's Sorrow. Um, it's my late father's birthday today, so I'm in quite a good mood. So I thought we'd have a bit of fun. You may recall me making a video that I named best truth researchers that I know of and what makes them unique. Well, today we're going to play how they play. We're going to do the opposite. Okay? So this is going to be the worst shills that I know of and what makes them all the same. Let's crack on.
What's up guys, I'm Dean aka the Blue Crusader. Welcome back to the channel. A lot of people are curious about the money YouTubers actually make, and more specifically, the amount of money some of the biggest YouTubers make. Ever since people took a deep dive into YouTuber earnings like PEWDIEPIE via the mainstream news, it's been an interest of many just to see how much money these top creators are earning. Today, using figures from different lists and statistics from websites like Social Blade and other sources, we will be exploring the top 10 richest YouTuber millionaires of the year 2019 and the start of 2020. Some figures.
So I'm just going to start by saying that although this might come across that I have jealousy in me or envy in me, considering that I myself am a YouTuber, I'm nowhere near, nor will I ever be, close to these kind of YouTubers, because I don't do it for the same reason they do. I never will, okay? The last thing it should be about is the money, all right? The first thing it should be about is reaching people, not reaching numbers. That's why I will never, ever, and never have asked any of you to like, subscribe, share, turn on notifications. I don't do that shit, okay? First of all, you shouldn't be telling people what to do, ever, okay? You can't control what people do, say, think, or feel. And if you try to, I don't know, if you tried to control me to do something like that, I probably wouldn't do it just because you've asked me. It's not me being an asshole. It's just I would know that I'm not doing it off my own accord. Does that make sense? It's like when you ask your partner to tell me you love me. Don't matter. They can say I love you so much. I'll do anything for you. I'll fucking die for you. I'll fucking kill for you. You've still asked them to tell you. It's not natural, is it? If you want to subscribe to my channel, you'll do it. If you want to comment on my channel, you'll do it. It's up to you. It's not up to me. That's your choice, like every other in life. Don't let them tell you what to do, okay? If you feel at any point that you're doing it because someone's telling you to, you probably shouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't want you to if you felt pressured by me to do so. You get where I'm coming from? That's not what this is about. You're reaching people, not reaching inside people and making them do what you want them to. Yeah? That's what these fuckers have done. They've been put on so that they can put you off. Alright? Put on with lies so they can put you off with truth. And at the risk of sounding disingenuous to my lowest lack of envy and jealousy. Oh, just for the record, the two aren't synonymous. Okay, envy and jealousy, not the same thing. Not to me. I believe that to be jealous is to know someone has something that they truly don't deserve. Okay? And to be envious is to know someone has something that they do deserve. And therefore you have a slight, if not a lot, of respect for them. You envy that. You see? They're not the same thing. And these fucking people aren't the same thing either as us, because they're not true human beings. You don't get to this level, you don't get to this degree, oh yes, degree, can you see where I'm going? Without some pact, without some selling your soul and writing a contract in blood. Alright, it's just how it is. I've got 11 subscribers, and I am thankful. I'm grateful, because it's not about that. In fact, I'll give you 2 more tools for your toolbox here, right? One, the lower your subscribers, the more you're going to get away with saying and showing. Do you know that? Showing and telling. You aware of that? Because you're not popping up on their radar. You see? These pieces of shit would never ever be able to talk about some of the subjects and topics that you may do, that I and others have and will. Because you ain't popped up on their grid. Yeah? Once you do, you don't go any higher unless they allow you to. Okay? Just how it works. It's the beast system. Anything to do with fame has to do with the dead dandelions, okay? There is a pecking order. If you don't keep that order, you get fucking pecked. Alright? You gotta lose an eye to get seen by others. Yeah, so as I was saying, at the risk of sounding disingenuous, jealous, or envious, please keep in mind that I do what I do for you, not for me. The shills do what they do for them, and it will never ever be for you.
May not be 100% accurate and are based on estimates, as only the creator themselves know their exact earnings.
They call themselves creators. You see what? Like, come on. Come the fuck on, guys. Come on now.
Whereas some other estimations may be based on 2018 predictions of 2019's projections. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, of course you're gonna throw the fucking Lucifer lightning down upon the Knights Templar helmet inside the cube.
Number 10, JACKSEPTICEYE, boasting 23 million.
JACKSEPTICEYE. Okay, well, Jack is another name for Satan. And need I say more about the eye?
Subscribers, Sean McLaughlin, aka JACKSEPTICEYE, is an online entertainer. You may know him for being friends with PEWDIEPIE or starting the clothing.
Oh, they're all friends. Of course, they're all friends.
Wearing cloak with Markiplier and screaming at the top of his voice for views. Just joking, obviously. I'd be surprised if anyone on YouTube hasn't had their ears graced with a JACKSEPTICEYE intro.
Yeah, I haven't. I really haven't. Most of these I've never heard of. In fact, I haven't heard the name of any of them. Some of them I recognise their face from the average video of, that might pop up. What is going on there? Okay, yeah. That's not for this video, but I ain't heard of any of these cunts. I'm not even joking. That's not me trying to, to seem bigger or better, because I'm not. By proxy of their numbers, I'm not, am I? And I never ever would want to be. So, yeah, let's continue to have them discontinued.
True. Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is JACKSEPTICEYE. No, bad impression. I thought so. Sean's estimated yearly earnings are said to be around $16 million for this year. Number 9, VANOSS Gaming. Evan Fong, or VANOSS Gaming as many recognise him as, has been on the YouTube platform since 2011 and has maintained consistently as being one of the biggest channels. He creates fun gaming comedy videos with all of his friends for popular titles such as GTA, aka GTA 5, Garry's Mod, Call of Duty and more.
Right, every one of them games is not only run by the elite and used for predictive programming in order to incept and invocate the concept to vindicate war. That's what it is. Alright? It's to send your babies overseas to kill other babies. Alright? Especially Call of Duty. Fuck me. And GTA, that's more about urban war. Okay? That's war of the streets. That's if someone starts on you, you don't defend yourself, you fucking kill them and you go to prison, and it's one less cunt that they have to worry about.
He runs his own line of merchandise as another source of income and has more than 24.
Moloch. The devil horns.
9 million subscribers.
Just
and
what it
has
is.
Himself over 11.7 billion channel views. VANOSS Gaming's 29 earnings are estimated as around
Moloch, see the Saturn on the back.
17 to 18 million dollars.
Just what it
Obviously,
is.
this group is split between multiple.
Does he look happy to you? What do I always tell you about your hand? Get your hand, put it up to the screen, and cover their face up to the eyes. These people, if you can call them that, they're not happy. Money does not bring you happiness. The freedom and opportunities that unfortunately it unlocks does. Okay? But when you got too much of it, money, you get too much of the other. Freedom. Okay? Don't sound like a bad thing, does it? But it makes everything tedious. It turns everything trivial. Especially when you know you didn't actually fucking earn it. And that's what we're getting at here. That is the main ingredient to the recipe of a shill. You've got to earn your earnings. Okay? Rather than shake hands with Satan. Because it's not yours. You know, none of it's yours. And it won't last either. Once you're in, you do not get back out. So they have to continue with the content that they've always done. They can never evolve. You understand that? You have to stick to what you do. That's why they've stuck to what they've done. You don't get to choose. You are puppeteered, especially if you're a YouTuber. Because they know that the youth are going to be watching you a lot more than the youth are going to be watching celebrities, say, in regards to actors, actresses, you know, musicians, again, if you can fucking call them that this day and age. But that's the point. This day and age, they know that the youth are getting hip to it. They're getting wise to it. YouTubers, on the other hand, short, doesn't take up too much of the attention span. Yeah? That's why most of these act like cult leaders. The names and their intros, their outros. I don't have either. Okay? I've explained to you why I took the name Sorrow the Magpie. And it's actually meant to be an alias that I devised in the nature of selflessness, of lack of ego. Okay? That was the whole point of it. Right? So, that's why I don't use effects. That's why you don't wear a fucking suit in my videos, you know, or read from a script. I take notes. Sometimes I've got notes in front of me, but I'll always tell you when I've got them, don't I? I might not give my whole name, but I'll still give half my name, and I've always shown my face. Okay? Now, all these do exactly that, but you've got to ask yourself, if they can do that without a flinch, without hesitation, what makes you think they'd get away with it if they talked about anything like you and I do? They wouldn't. They couldn't. And they fucking shouldn't if they want to stay alive and continue being Shills.
Friends who run the channel, so this isn't accounted to just one individual, as it's run more as a business. Number 8.
See? So that's took 5 people to do what I do, or what many other honest truth researchers do, and get to this level. 5 of them. 5 people doing one person's job. See? See where I'm going? Oh, this one. Alright.
8. PewDiePie. With over 102 million subscribers, Felix Kjellberg, aka PewDiePie, is a YouTuber who got popular from his unique niche videos based on scary horror game playthroughs such as Amnesia and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Right, so this bloke is one of the most immature excuses for a man that I've ever heard of on YouTube, okay? I don't know what people find so funny about him, and each their own. I get that, I truly do. I'm all about acquired taste, but he just leaves a fucking horrible one in your mouth because all he does is try to take. This is the thing, right? He takes the piss out of people, but he's not funny. So that's the difference. What on one hand, you shouldn't really be taking the piss out of people you don't know anyway. On the other hand, if you're going to do it, at least be fucking funny. And he's not. It's like a little 7-year-old. And you can see it in the eyes if you can't hear it in the voice when you watch his videos. Okay? True fucking sellout.
Starting in 2010, he has now amassed over 23.8 billion views today. PewDiePie's uploads are daily gaming and comedy videos such as Pew News and Meme Review, where he shows the top news and memes as well as fan submissions from his subreddit. Although his current most popular content is actually playing Minecraft, which is something he started doing this year. And
Okay, can you just keep in mind for me that these are grown men? Yeah, they're older than me. They're grown fucking men. Yeah? I don't know, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds. Okay, right. Oh, by the way, speaking of 11, 12, numerology and stuff, yeah, I'm aware that was 5. There's a lot of numerology in this, but it's all the same shit. And again, this is not what this video is about. Okay? It's mainly threes. I think there's an 18 million reference, so 3 sixes. There's a few things, but I'm trying to get you to see the truth in them, which there is very little of, because the only truth is their lies.
It's reached a lot of popularity. A lot of his Minecraft videos get anywhere from 6 to 13
Ring of Saturn.
million views an episode. A game he's got interested in and enrolled in recently due to a sudden popularity spike. He's got married this year to his longtime girlfriend, and Felix uploads vlogs of his travels with his new wife.
You see, none of this has got anything to do with the title. Top 10 richest YouTubers of 2019 to 2020, okay? That means, well, this is what it tells me that it means. The person making this video is only trying to up them so that he gets upped. Do you understand? This is what I'm talking about. What do I always tell you? Don't know how to share, they can only steal. Don't know how to give, they can only take. Okay? So seen them, seen their popularity, chose to take some of it by showing some of theirs. Just makes me so sad. You know? There is a better way, there is a higher way, and this isn't it, okay?
From Sweden and now living in the UK with his wife since many years, PewDiePie's alleged earnings come to a sum.
Oh, what's that? Venus for Lucifer? Hmm? It's not the fucking peace sign. People seem to forget what peace actually means. Peace think it means, I don't want any trouble, mate. Let's just all get along. That's not what peace means. Peace means silence. Peace means silence, okay? Neutrality of sound. So when you put the peace sign up, not only are you saying Venus for Lucifer, okay, but you're also saying it's also a hex to silence, the one you're doing it to. The same way that the thumbs up is death. It's never down in the Colosseums. It was always up. So we got that, and then we got this, whatever it is, with its long reptilian neck, and its long reptilian tongue, doing the Jezebel mocking tongue. Oh, it is sad though, isn't it? Because they were probably like you and I at one point, and then, as always, fame infected them.
Sum of $20 million for 2019. Number 7, Dude Perfect.
Yeah, you don't call yourself names like that. Oh, if you're not a shill, okay? Dude Perfect, King David, you don't do it. Right? Do I even need to explain this one? Like, it should be obvious, right? You just have some fucking tact, you know? Have some humility, have some integrity, have some dignity.
Perfect is viral to viral success with their videos also being huge on Facebook as well as YouTube.
Another one that's always around his chums. Every single time. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Like, again, I go by the alias Sorrow, the magpie, because this is the work of me on my own. That doesn't mean it's my work, keep it to myself. That's not how you do it. You won't be doing anything. But Sorrow, singular, yeah? Because I'm aware that I'm doing my part off my own back, the same way that you are. Okay? Nothing wrong with a team, but that's not what's going on here with these YouTubers. Because he's not first and he won't be the last. They group up like that because it shows, or at least it gives off, a sense of an army, you know, regiment. Yeah? Follow him. You see a group of smiley people, you go, fucking hell, I want to be a part of that. See? The fucking. Would you walk around with your best mate's name on your chest, even as a nickname? Wow.
YouTube platform. Formed in 2009, the channel consists of 5 friends: Kobe, Corey, Cody, Tyler, and Garrett, who make awesome viral sports trick shot videos such as for basketball, golf, football, and more, as well as other viral trick shots with things like Nerf toys. They also hold the world.
I don't know, mate. I really don't. They look like they're about to fucking gang rape some prom queen bird that's passed out from being drunk in their frat house or something. I don't know. I'm not even trying to take the piss out of them. As I said, it's just you shouldn't really do it because you don't know the people, you don't know the person. But you can take the piss out of someone's work. Okay, that's an entirely different thing. All right, and I see little of it for the amount of money and fame they've made.
Record for the longest successful basketball shot. They have over 4.
Which tells me they didn't make it. They had to take it. And the only way you can do that is by letting the ones above you take something from you.
47 million subscribers and have accrued.
Hence all the sacrifices that each of them always seem to have in their history. Either be their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their son, their daughter, their best friend, or their partner. Every single one of them, especially singers and actors. YouTubers too. We'll get into one in a minute.
Just north of 9.2 billion channel views. Their 2019 earnings are estimated to be about $20 million. Number 6, Jake Paul. Starting as a creator on the social media app Vine, Jake Paul rose to fame with his brother Logan, making short 7-second comedy clips. After the end of Vine, Jake, along with other Viners, moved over to the YouTube platform, and basically the rest is history. Known for his lively vlogs aimed at his younger audience.
Something that I've missed out on before. Now, this is speculation in regards to this one, because as I say, I haven't heard of him. I haven't heard of any of these people so far. I'm not a big YouTuber. Maybe it makes sense that I wouldn't, but if they're that big, you'd think they'd pop up on your feed, right? Anyway. Yeah, the cross without Jesus on. Whether you believe, don't believe, that's not the point I'm making. The elites and the ones under them, the dead dandelions, they always wear crosses, and people always say, well, you know, if they don't believe in, you know, one true creator, if they're all about, you know, their one false destroyer, why do they wear crosses? They're not upside down crosses, they will just walk about wearing crosses. That is not a mystery, okay? They wear crosses, and you'll always notice Jesus won't be on it, okay? Because to them, they've eradicated Jesus. Okay? They killed him. They murdered him. That's why they celebrate the number 33, the age they took his life. Okay? So the point I'm making is, yeah, the cube is the cross and the cross is the cube. And that was the electric chair, if you will, that they gave to Jesus as a death penalty, right? For being true, honest, the opposite of these things. So they wear the cross to mock him and to show each other their achievement and celebrate it. Okay? The cross, the upways cross is more common for them to wear than the upside down one any day. Okay? In fact, the upside down one usually does have Jesus on. But when they wear the normal one, the average one, without Jesus on, that's why. Okay? Carrying on.
Audience who he calls the G Ballers, and known for being the centerpiece to a lot of controversy and drama, he has also produced viral songs such as Everyday Bro and starred on the Disney Channel show Bizaardvark. Jake Paul, since starting his
Oh, and there we have it again. The Horns and Menders. Okay. You see, you can say, well, you know, it's hip, it's jive, yeah, to throw these gang signs up. They know the difference. They have to, by the level and degree, as I said before, that they've been pulled up to. I would say that they've reached, but I don't think you have to work hard to get there. You get put there after agreeing to other things. Okay, things you should never agree to. If you're watching my channel, then you probably know what they are by now. You can't get to that level or that degree without knowing what the fuck this stuff is. Alright? Just doesn't work that way. Just doesn't work that way. Okay? How fucking stupid would you have to be to see it everywhere around you and to already have made the deal to get the fame that you got and still not know what this shit is? Ask yourself, brothers and sisters, just ask yourself. Yeah, Disney, that was it. He's been on Disney. Okay, well, again, that says it all. Alright? Anything to do with Disney is mind control. Any and all of it.
channel in 2013 and beginning the vlog journey in 2016, has amassed now 6.2 billion views, 834 videos, and over 19.7 million subscribers. His estimated earnings for 2019 are around $22 million. Number 5. Ryan Toy Review. With over 22.4 million subscribers today, and now with a recent channel named The Ryan's World, this little guy is only 8 years old, and since starting his channel in 2015 with the aid of his parents, okay? More like in the shade of his parents, because they will take every last fucking penny, okay? You don't need me to tell you that, do you? You do not need me to tell you that. But hopefully you're telling yourselves, because he never fucking will, okay? This poor little boy is just being exactly that, a little boy. And he's not poor at the moment, but he will be as he grows up, because they're going to take every last fucking yen. He has now actually amassed over 33.5 billion views. Ryan and his family upload upbeat and fun toy videos aimed at his fellow younger audience, sometimes pulling up to over 700 million monthly views according to Social Blade. Ryan's yearly income for 2018 was around $21.5 million. Now that was a crazy figure, although we're not 100% sure where the money actually goes. It's likely the parents split the funds between the family since they operate the channel as a business, and most likely saved money for Ryan when he's older and for
Right, if they operate the channel, it's theirs. That's it. In their head, it's theirs. They don't deserve it at all. If they operate the channel of their sons with the sun worship on his chest over his heart, this isn't his fault. Of course, it's not his fault. But they know exactly what they're fucking doing. If they operate that channel, they will feel zero guilt for taking zero responsibility in every last thing that he makes.
But I'm hoping that Ryan gets a big chunk of the money himself because he is actually the star of the channel as far as we're aware. With a channel like that, wise choices are paramount. The channel was so popular that his mum quit her day job to stay at home and funnel out the videos. Ryan
See? She quit a job so that he could pay her with his.
Ryan's World is a channel, and
whilst all day, every day that he's doing these videos, what do they do? Fucking lays around. Yeah? Vampiring off their own son.
the company
It's disgusting.
has a net worth of $22 to $40 million as of 2019.
Fucking
Number 4,
disgusting.
Markiplier.
Right, so this bloke is a pure protopath. Okay? In fact, no. Sorry. He's a psychopath. He's a psychopath. He's a primary psychopath. Okay? Now, Truth Dog actually covered him in one of his older videos in regards to another YouTuber that apparently took his own life. And this piece of shit did like an in remembrance video to him, and he's duping his delight, and he's fucking crocodile tearing up. If you haven't seen it, you should, because it's got his face on the front. You can't miss him. More to the point, it's got his walking haircut on the front, which is a Truth Dog term. Yeah, it couldn't be more true that this guy couldn't hold more lies. Remember the trick I taught you about putting your hand in front of the screen, just below the eyes, okay? If you do that for a couple of these pictures, it won't take long for you to see how he sees, okay? I think this motherfucker sacrificed this poor young YouTuber, okay? So does Truth Dog. That's not just because he seems like an evil cunt. Like, there is some substantial, because it can't be proven, but there is evidence. Yeah. Mind in your head, heart in your chest. There's your compass for the soul. You'll be able to tell.
At 30 years old, Mark Fishback, or Markiplier as he's known online, is one of the biggest names on the YouTube gaming platform, boasting 24.5 million subscribers in 2019.
See, you can't get this look out of his eyes, ever. It's not just in pictures, it's in videos too. That look of trying to suss you out. It's constantly scanning. Okay?
Mark's known for his light-hearted, humorous gaming videos and challenges.
He's like, are you aware that I'm a fucking psychopath? I don't actually think you do, because you'd never have the capacity to understand me. But because of their ego, they don't know how to hide it. They just think they're really good at it. Their ego tells them that they are, so they never try harder. Would you trust that? Look at them fucking eyes. Dodgy, mate. Dodgy.
Strong commentary voice. He is also known for his consistent daily uploads as well as his charitable events and fundraisers in which he generously uses his fame for a good cause and raises money for those in need.
Yeah, okay, so every single charity, nothing wrong giving money to the people that need it, not against that in the slightest, but every single charity is anything but one, okay? They pocket almost everything that they get. Trust in the evidence, once again, okay? On top of that, what the fuck is he doing getting involved with all these charities? Because none of his work has anything to do with that. That's how you can tell. Psychopaths will do this all the time. All the time. They'll give money to charities, well, for exactly what you'd think. It makes them look like they're giving money to charities. When you give money to charities, you must care, and if you care, you must have a heart. If you have a heart, you must be a human being. See? Anything but. All by design. All right?
Since creating his channel in
He's not giving money. He's buying trust. Okay, they do not do anything for free.
2012, he's amassed over 11.9 billion lifetime views, over 4,571 videos, and his 2018 earnings peaked at 17.5.
Look at that, mate. Just look at that. I'm not just going on the face. I don't do that. You should know me well enough to know I don't do that. But the eyes are the window to the soul. Okay, they're also the window to the lack of one.
$1 million, making his current 2019 earnings at 24.
Fucking hell, mate. It's Ted Bundy. Sorry, I ain't seen that one. Yeah, okay. With the red blue division. Come on, Steph. You know I'm the guy for you.
4 million, although he has raised over 3 million through his fanbase and fundraising efforts for charity. Number 3, Logan Paul. At only 24 years old, Logan Paul is a social media influencer who, along with his brother Jake, started on the app known as Vine by creating simple comedy skits. At the end of Vine...
Yeah, I've shown you before, they're all mates. They all know each other. This is meant to be opposition of a YouTuber. It's not, it's opposition of control. They all fucking know each other. Okay? They're all friends. They have to be. Because they're all in the same boat. And that boat is fucking sinking. They don't hold any water as human beings. Okay? The only reason their head bobs and stays above the surface of the water is because of the fucking sharks underneath that are keeping them up. The moment they try and swim away, they get eaten.
Moved to YouTube as part of the so-called Viner invasion of the site. Started daily vlogging and built up an audience extremely quickly due to the crazy and wild personality.
Yes, more Venus worship with Lucifer. Hand gestures. Again, you can say, yeah, but they don't know what they're doing. You know, it's just cool. They see other kids doing it, they repeat it. Okay, you're absolutely right when that comes to other kids. You are. Unfortunately, that is the youth of today. Okay? Yep, I agree with that. I don't agree with what they do, but I agree with the mindset. Because they've got no one else to learn from except each other. These people, they learn from the children what sells, what works, and they use it to promote it back to them. Okay? There's your difference. Because they're all the same.
An audience extremely quickly due to the crazy and wild personality that he actually yielded. Logan uses gadgets such as drones to create cool camera shots back when he primarily did vlogs, and he owns an array of different vehicles like the Yeti,
One eye symbolism on all three of them. 3 for the number Saturn.
cool bus, and other road cars that he's
And again, one eye symbolism on all 3 of them. 3 for the number of Saturn.
invested in recently, like the new limo type van to drive his team around.
Yeah, you see, if you was that charismatic, you wouldn't need anything but your charisma, would ya? You wouldn't need all this money, you wouldn't need the fucking vans, you wouldn't need the fucking cameras, you wouldn't need a fucking group of people behind you. You'd be able to do it all yourself.
Starred in movies such as The Thinning, made a cameo in Baywatch, Law and Order, and starred in movie remake Alley Girl, which came out in 2018. Logan's channel actually has over 19.9 million subscribers and 4.7 billion channel views.
Yeah, there's shitloads of numerology, guys, but I just not today. I'm in too much of a good mood. I might not sound it, but that's because I take my work extremely seriously, unlike these shills, okay? They just want the money. That's it. That's all they ever wanted. And if they didn't want that money, they wouldn't be where they are. The money opens the doors. It is the key. In that sense, it buys you happiness. But they're talking about the happiness that's given to you by the ones above you when you pay for it. And trust me, you're not paying with money.
Since he created it in 2015. He's popular for his beef with opposing British YouTuber with 20 million subscribers, KSI, who he fought in August 2018 at the Manchester Arena in England. This year in November, he went head-to-head against KSI at the Staples Centre in
Yeah,
Los
we know,
Angeles
mate.
for
You
a
said all this. Hurry
rematch, one
up.
of the biggest fights of his times of all time. According to a quote on a podcast by fellow YouTuber True Geordie, Logan allegedly claimed to have made $30 million or more on just his merchandising.
Sorry, guys. I've got to get their numbers in, haven't they? better. All right.
Disclosed. Number 2, Dan TDM. At 20 years
Dante. Yeah, Dante.
old, Daniel Middleton,
Saturn worship.
aka Dan TDM, is one of the biggest names on YouTube gaming. At around 22.3 million subscribers as of November 2019, Dan's known for light-hearted, humorous gaming videos and challenges.
Can't remember what this is called. I think it's a conscientious objector. I think that's what it's called. It's a Masonic hand gesture.
Aimed at a younger audience. He's known for his consistent daily uploads, and he rose to fame.
Silenced by YouTube. Okay, that's what that picture's all about. You do not speak a word, let alone what that word may be, unless it's one they have told you and when you can speak it.
By playing hugely successful viral games, which he actually profited off, which were Minecraft and other games like Pokemon Go, where he played custom world in Minecraft and mini-games accompanied by his fictional friend Dr. Trearis. And he also played similar games like Roblox when they soared in popularity. Since creating his channel in 2012, he has amassed over 15.7 billion lifetime views, and his 2019 net worth sits at a grand estimation of 45 million, having allegedly made over 18 million last year in a single year.
You see what I'm saying about the walking haircuts? I do understand. You're on camera all the time. You know, you're going to want to look a certain way. So like, oh, that blue hair dude you're on about. Yeah. I've seen his shit. I get that. I get it. I can't talk. My hair was bright teal before I started making these videos. I didn't change it because I was making these videos. I had to change it for work. And now we don't fucking have any, do we? Should have told them to go fuck themselves, but, you know, needed the money. To the point, it's always the same thing. That's what I don't get. They're doing it to stick out in their videos and have people say, oh, the blue haired guy. But because they all fucking do it, they all fucking look the same. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. But, you know, each their own.
5 million, having allegedly made over 18 million last year in a single year. Number 1, JEFFREE Star. This is the
fallen star, Lucifer.
second time I featured him on this list, as he was in the previous 2019 version made at the start of this year, which was based on the end of 2018 statistics.
Right, for those of you that don't know, but I imagine you do by this point, Catwoman, yeah, is code. It's part of their communication system. And Catwoman is code for Lilith. It always has been. Catwoman is Lilith, Batman is Satan, okay? And the Joker is the AI. That's not my information, that's Yeshua Ben David's information. But it's true. And Catwoman I knew before I heard him say it, okay? You think I'm reaching? Look at the cubed hive mind in the background. What the fuck does that have to do with Catwoman? What the fuck does that have to do with Batman? Okay, well, to the NCPs and to the organic portals, to the empty seaters, to the human prison bars, it don't mean shit. To you and I, it should mean everything, because it does. It's to do with Lilith, it's to do with Satan. That's what that's all about.
And actually,
oh, almost missed. See, so get you truth in plain sight. Staircase. Okay, shows the degrees. That's the whole point of it. The staircase, the hallway, the ladder, and the train tunnel. They all stand for the same thing. It's to show your degrees and your levels up the food chain. Okay? Usually in Freemasonry, but not necessarily in Freemasonry. It's all part of the same shit, just from a different toilet, like I always tell you.
Which was based on the end of 2018 statistics. I'd actually be surprised if nobody knew who JEFFREE Star.
Oh, and the pillars, sorry. See what I mean? Oh, plain sight. What a wonderful thing.
End of 2018.
Masonic pillars, sorry, it is Freemasonry in this circumstance.
JEFFREE Star is at this point due to recent collaborations and drama. With 12 million subscribers.
Yeah, so this bloke, even his face does my nut in, and as I say, I try and stay away from physical description because it doesn't mean anything. as was spoken of before. It's the same if you guys someone, you fucking can, you bastard wank. They're just words. Okay, there's no association or attachment to the person you're saying it to. But this one, aside from being an all-out fucking shill, oh, he really looks like my bird's ex-boyfriend. Why not?
33-year-old Jeffree pulls an insane amount of views on his videos, which can be anywhere from 3 to 13 million views.
Yeah, both satanic numbers. All the numbers in this have been, by the way. But as I say, they're all the same. And it's not what this video is about. It's not what I'm getting at. And yes, of course, number one slot would go to a transgender shill. Of course. This is all about the youth. Why do you think I'm making this video? Just to trash talk people that are higher up on YouTube than me. To me, they're lower, okay? Because they're trying to induce and indoctrinate the children that watch YouTube, that watch their videos on YouTube. YouTube do it themselves, okay? That way, the kids have got nowhere to turn. It's all controlled opposition, guys. They know that before and absolutely without exception now, because of the lockdown, not only can kids not go to school, but the teenagers can't go out even when they don't have school, right? So what are all the youth going to be doing? They're going to be on fucking YouTube, aren't they? Yeah? You with me? So the only people they're going to have to listen to, because they're not going to watch the fucking news, and good on them. The news would be even more indoctrinating than this stuff. Right? That these things promote. But because they're going to be locked in and glued on to these YouTubers, if you can call them that, it's all they're going to hear, it's all they're going to see. So, of course, they're going to make things like this number one, okay? Because it's part of the transgender agenda, okay? They're trying to sissify the youth before they get too old. Get them when they're young, get it? They can't fight back. You confuse them enough with identity, your 2 million different species of a human being, that's it, you're gone. You never knew to begin with. You're too young. These kids are way too young to make this a shit. This is for a different video, really, but you see where I'm going. They're going to be so impressionable. I'm not even talking about transgender. That's a very small issue compared to the taller ones, right? It's a smaller issue compared to the taller issues. But the point being, they're going to look up to these people, okay? And all these people do is look down upon them. That's why I'm trying to get level-headed with you, so you can see the horizon. You can see how razor straight it is.
Star alleged that he made $150 million just by selling his own makeup products in 1 year, and it's probably climbed ever since last year because he soared even further in popularity. Now that's pretty crazy statistics, but Star is a makeup YouTuber.
You see, the funny thing is, when this bloke puts makeup on, he looked even more like my bird's ex-boyfriend.
Who
Oh,
has
God.
16.5 million subscribers, 2 billion channel views, and this is spread across only
Conspiracy over the mouth. So whatever it is that they know, you never will. Not from them.
358 videos. Many people might know of his friendship with Shane Dawson, like we kind of touched on earlier, and he's collaborated with him multiple times on his own channel to create an extremely popular reality TV style mini documentary vlog series on Star's life and his business works and efforts. His estimated net worth for the year 2019 is said to be just north of $75 million. Now that's makeup money right there. Thanks for watching this video, and let me know who your favourite YouTuber is out of this list in the comments below, and let
None of ya. None of ya. Nor should they be yours. Okay? It's the ones that have nothing to offer but the truth that should be your favourites. Alright? And you'll never know, by the way. You'll never know either. I'd love to be someone's favourite. I'd love them to believe in what I tell them and what I show them. But that's no fucking hint. You have to make your own mind up. Because you can never know. You don't know that I'm not a shill. I don't know you're not one. That's why we need hope. That's why we need faith. And that's why we need belief. And as I always tell you, you put your heart and your mind together and you will find your soul. And it's the only compass you'll ever need. The goodness of the one true creator. Because if we are a creation, I told you this is not a biblical thing. This is not a religious thing. I don't do that. Okay? You are walking, talking, you think, therefore you are, right? Don't think, therefore you are. Know, therefore you are. Feel, therefore you are. So you are a creation, right? Which means you was created. You understand? Which means you can create. Just don't let them destroy you. Because unfortunately, they have already been destroyed by the one false destroyer.